Hello there, welcome in. Why does it always delete the game? Welcome in to the last stream of Deus Ex, probably. I am incredibly tired because I got home 2 hours ago and had to do a bunch of stuff. So, this is probably going to be a shorter stream. My voice is also giving up, that's very cool. And, game, can you have a consistent frame rate? That would be lovely. We'll do one side mission. That's that one. And from that point on, we'll just do main missions. Do I have that? Yes, I do. Very cool. I went the wrong way though. I think. Oh. We also have a bit of money for more Praxis kids. If I'm not mistaken, why do we have like 8,000 right now? Oh, we have 6,000 roughly. Well, that's still enough for one. That's nice. I wish the game was stable though. I genuinely don't understand what the issue is, and why is there a corpse? Oh no, that's my mission. Okay. That's not on me, right? Oh no, that is on me. It's the guy who tried to blackmail us. I remember. Now, am I going the right way this time? Incapacitate the terrorists. They want non-lethal for this. I forgot. But hypothetically speaking, what if they all end up dead? I mean, I don't really need the mission rewards, so at this point I just have to find out. And in the end, it's not really my fault, it's their fault for sending the worst person for the job, clearly.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Okay, bye. Now, let's see. Okay, my mouse is doing its thing again. Very cool. That is... Ooh, that's... The frames aren't dropping. This is still 144 FPS. According to both programs that are displaying my frame rate. Not quite sure where those frames are going. I don't know what I expected to happen. I expected this to be more interesting. Oh. What if I reload? Where's the last checkpoint? Is it still on the roof? Or is it at the area transition? For a game this old, it has long ass loading screens. Oh, this is where. Okay, that's a bit too late. Very long loading screens, very poor performance. I'm not quite sure. why that's the case though. It would be cool if the game could just work. But I think someone told me that they needed a performance patch for this game, and I just forgot about that until now, for some reason. Okay, they also don't want me to get spotted, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I still don't really know how to deal with this. I have 0 non-lethal stuff. I do have a gas grenade. Is this non-lethal? To knock multiple targets oh, that is non-lethal. Okay. So we can just throw gas grenades. And that's it. Everything else is lethal. So I have 3. Oh. Okay, that's just stun. So I have 3 grenades to deal with these guys. That was the most extra jumping off a ledge animation I've ever seen. It's amazing though, isn't it? I love it. And welcome in. How are you doing? How can you like turn around and leave? No? Don't mind me then. How on earth am I supposed to knock all these people out? Without weapons? Tired? I've been going straight to bed these past few days after work. Oh damn. But I'm also really tired. I could go to bed right now. And I'd probably just fall asleep instantly. Don't mind me. I know you can see me, but just pretend I'm not here, okay? That'd be cool. He's looking right at me. But I can't knock him out now. Because the other 2 are watching. Oh, only that guy is watching. Okay, so what if I knock this guy out? Like, what if I just... Unfortunately, I suffer from dumb brain that goes, I'm tired, and then lay in bed for 3 hours. There's no cure, I'm totally stupid. Oh no, I get that. I'm usually like that too, unless I'm exhausted, which I am right now. But right now I could probably sleep. What about me, how's the game been? I only saw this, one time I threw a grenade. Oh, right. That one time. The game's fun. We are approaching the end, I think. And I'm looking forward to moving on and figuring out all of the not so hidden secrets behind the attack at the start. And I do enjoy just messing around with all of the abilities. Now, these 2 I can knock out with a gas grenade, and then we'll knock out this guy right after throwing the grenade to knock these 2 out. And then we're good, I think. So much strategic planning. That only works if we can knock this guy out first. Which might be a bit of a problem if this guy doesn't... Oh, his turn is back. We're good, I think. Can't really tell. you turn around now? Thanks. Okay. Maybe don't put him in the sewage. The sewage water. He's not allowed to die, so, don't drown, okay? What do you like this? Perfect. No, no, no. No, 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 no. There we go. I think we ruined the suit. But at least he's alive. Let's move up to here. And then we'll wait for him to come back. And as he turns around, we'll throw a grenade at these two, who will be knocked out by the gas, hopefully, I hope, instantly. And then we'll knock him out as these two are knocked out. Hell yeah. And does this work? That's that is not the correct grenade. Very nice. Not sure what I expected. Why did I just walk into the gas? He's just chilling. Alright, time to hand in the mission and do main quest stuff. Hello, sir. Ignore what you saw, okay? Don't tell anyone. Thanks.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Alright,
Get out
I'm invisible. Forgot that I have the comically high jump now. Like, imagine just walking through the street and there's a man who's jumping. How high is this? That's, what, like 2.5 meters maybe?
Keep moving. Back away, sir. This is none of the business.
I'd be mildly intimidated. Game. There we go. They call me the Diz because I'm Human Revolution. I don't know, I get odd nicknames. How are you doing, Casey? The main character of this game gives me, like, postal MC vibes. Oh, I kinda get what you mean. Sleepless? Same. Right, we still can't grab onto it.
Damn bell tower, asshole! I've been stopped 3 times in the last hour.
We still can't grab onto anything. And that's really annoying. But how have you been?
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
I have it right
I got
here.
the chip. The sellers are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you.
Oh, she's a
We will send
beta.
people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
I actually don't care what's on
Here
it.
you go.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen.
I
Your
still
help
love
has
the
been
personality
invaluable.
type.
Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to
Thanks.
congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Okay, I got my first
It seems
achievement
David has a flair for choosing
for
his
doing
people, Mr.
something
Jensen.
non-lethally.
You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what
Wonder
this
why
was
it
all
took so
about.
long.
You never know, Mr. Jensen.
Didn't would clearly be
day,
a Sigma.
you
The
just
developers
might.
were just too afraid of how OP that strategy would be. No, that's why everyone else
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
is sorted into Alpha, Beta, Omega, and then Adam Jensen is just Sigma. I will be honest, I don't know what any of that means. Oh, we can't. Okay. So this guy doesn't want us to go through there. So what if we just... Okay, I don't really know what I expected. Well, I kind of expected it to do a little bit more than just bounce off his head. But okay. Maybe I need to find a vending machine somewhere. I could just turn invisible and walk right past, but that would obviously be less fun, right? I will be right back, hopefully with a vending machine. One that I can pick up.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
I wonder what that means. Like, I wonder what they're calling him. Currently executing the stupidest plan in Dyson of your program history? What do you mean? What on earth are you up to? And I can sell you stuff, right? Wait, first of all, we sell the non-lethal stuff. Clearly that's not as fun. And then we buy a bunch of mines. And a bunch of ammo. A normal person would use explosive units to make the missile shells. Wait. The missiles or shells to deal with enemies. I'm just throwing that at my enemies. I don't see the problem. That seems effective. I think that's a good strategy.
I will be right here.
What it was... Ooh, that is a choice, that accent. Do these explode if I throw them? I guess they do. My mom bought me sushi and it's waiting in the fridge right now. I'm gonna drive home 5 times faster than the speed limit. No, it should still drive safely. Otherwise you won't get to enjoy the sushi. I'm gonna do orbit and sink 20 times and immediately get shredded by defenses. I've been trying to do this successfully for an hour. What on earth are you playing? Is Dyson Sphere program the name? You're calling me a bad driver? If you go that fast, yes. Oh, they're also alarmed. Are they stupid? That's... this is so fucking stupid. What? I don't have regular grenades, sadly. Explode. Not enough energy? What do you mean? For what? Oh, they have grenades. Hey, this is the name. It's a factory builder game, somewhere between Satisfactory and Victoria gameplay style. Oh, that sounds cool. There we go. Perfect execution. God, that was stupid. That should not have worked. But I take it. But that does sound interesting. But speaking of like, I assume it's space as well, or not? Of like space games. I have been getting into No Man's Sky recently. It's a lot of fun. And I cannot stop playing. I have an entire drug farm for no reason. It's incredibly bad compared to other farms because it's just not lucrative. But I feel like it's my moral my moral duty. I think this car has seen better days. Oh my god. You can seamlessly fly up out of an atmosphere as Icarus, the player character. Fly to another planet and land with no loading screen whatsoever. Do this with stars, between stars too. That's really cool. I don't know if you can move between stars in No Man's Sky without loading. Wait, what's that laser rifle battery? Wait, what? What's a laser rifle? That's ammo? So many cool things that just have no mechanical depth to them. At all. Is it a Bethesda game? By any chance? Okay, you're coming with me. Perfect. I was talking about No Man's Sky. Oh, I see. That's true. I'm still enjoying it. I also enjoy the Bethesda games. Whee! That is good. I mean, I'm honestly just happy I can have my own little drug empire. Do you have a helmet? No. And they added a bunch of shit to the game, so a lot more stuff to do now. I found a horror section earlier. That was not expected. That was cool. Do I be afraid of Captain? But there really isn't much to do other than answer 1 billion recruit requests. That and just help your frigates whenever they run into trouble. That's pretty much it. The freighters could be a bit more... they could have a bit more content, that would be cool. Like, I have a pirate dreadnought, right? And it's... I know it can fight. I had to fight it myself before I got it. But it doesn't do anything. So the game relies heavily on procedural generation. They really don't have a lot of assets for them. Yeah, that's true. It could use a few more assets for alien creatures and minerals. Oh, and also like plants and stuff. It kind of sucks that you find the same thing just over and over again with the plants. It's like, oh, unidentified plant, and then just no, that's the same thing as on the other planet. It just has a different name now for some reason. There's generally like 10 assets in the derelict freighter. I think the derelict freighters, they're cool if you do them like once. It sucks because I love salvaging. Oh no. I think I chose like a good playstyle for that game. The Drug Empire. Okay, I gotta wait. There we go. Should I automate something? I could play a Victoria game. That would be nice, but I'm glad it isn't an option, because then I just play Satisfactory instead. But yeah, my main issue is the lack of stuff. Like, even though it's technically all infinite, it just doesn't feel like it. Like it is. But it's still got a lot better. And I'm just collecting ships, selling drugs, and expanding my drug plantation. There's automation? Is there? I still have to harvest everything myself. Maybe I didn't get to the automation just yet. Also, my base is so far away from any usable electromagnetic hotspots. I think you have to craft things yourself, but you can automate resources. You can automate some resources, that's true. There are extractors for those. $1 billion solar panels. Yep. That's what I'm relying on. And a bunch of batteries for the night. I have one. You have one. What did you win? You even have a home base? Damn. I just live on capital ship? That sounds fun too, but I do enjoy
Access
my
granted.
my base. I decided for some reason to set up on a completely toxic planet. I can't use that. And just just out of spite, because the game was like, yes, this is probably not a good area. It's very toxic here. You should consider going somewhere else. I was like, no, this is perfect. What do you mean? I love solar sailors, my beloved. I'm trying to get more interceptors. We try to find the most hostile planet to settle on. I have a planet that regularly has storms at over 120 degrees Celsius, and that's where my settlement is. And clearly, that's what else would it be? Also, hostile sentinels. So whenever they spot you, they just instantly murder you. The perfect environment. Hi Adol, how you doing? Welcome in. I think the one I found it toxic, radiation, extreme storms, some sandal, and temperature of 100 degrees. You found the jackpot then. Jesus. Oh. Doing good playing Dead Island too. Ooh, very nice. Hello. Uh-oh. Now the storms were weak. The storms are pretty strong. And not many sentinels. Oh, I see, I see. The storms can get pretty strong. If you don't have good thermal protection. Or in my base toxicity protection. Looking for the team there. You just die very quickly. I wanted to show my friend my settlement, but I can't because she doesn't have any thermal protection yet. So she would survive for like 10 seconds and then just burn to death. So that's not very useful. Good morning, Nightman. Answell, how are you doing? Welcome in. I saw something.
Learn to shoot.
Okay. Maybe I should learn to shoot. Point taken. The game's calling me a failure. Damn. Called out.
Don't hide.
On a plan like that, there are 3 Aux shields and it burns through all of them so fast. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fun to have a base there for no reason other than it's incredibly inconvenient. I'm enjoying it a lot. Same with my direct plantation, right? That is just... it's not profitable at all. But I'm just doing it for the love of the game. I need to flood the local market with more and more drugs.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
If threatened by a man with a gun, just push it away. Just say no. They can't legally shoot you.
Tong.
Have we met? Because I'm sure I'd remember the man who got most of Hengsha biting its own tail to find him. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets then giving me choice arg, so I closed my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging.
The Dark Fog keeps setting up bases, and I keep destroying them,
Bastard's got
putting
my son.
thermal generators.
And he gets a bullet
Their
if I
trail
step out
sites,
of line.
infinite power glitch.
See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden pods. Then, when you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
Love stupid stuff like. Oh. What? Unbothered king, okay. I'll just leave this here. The government doesn't want you to know this, but the Dark Fog drill holes are free. You can take them home. I have 5 drill holes myself. How do you take a drill hole home? How does that work? Do we just dig around and then they just take the entire chunk of the earth with you? Including the hole? Or... steal the planet, of course? Oh, gotcha. Should have thought of that, clearly. No, that's... oh well, might as well hack this one. Their claim is more of a past tense thing, you know? I see. Oh, captured or found already, huh? That's annoying.
Access
Yeah.
granted.
Just law. No, I want to pick up the item. Thank you. Okay, perfect. More ammo. Maybe this weapon could use like a laser point or something. That'd be cool. So I can hip fire the thing. Okay, just a... oh, you could get in there somehow. Okay, 1 second. Obviously we have to do that. A damage upgrade. Hell yeah. There we go. Very nice. If in doubt, punch through a wall, clearly. Must be American architecture here. The punching a hole in the wall jokes always confused me. But I was always like, how would you do that? Because our walls are just too thick. So I don't understand how that just happens. Then again, drywall is very different. I guess you can just... I don't actually know how little it is. But I assume you can just punch through it. Considering the jokes. They must be 100% accurate, clearly. Another wall! I don't want to go downstairs, I want to go upstairs. I'm kind of lost. I don't know where to go. Up. Oh, other way just... Okay, never mind, I'm stupid. There's another wall to punch through, right? But with the electricity, there isn't really much we can do. So I just punched a wall for no reason. Oh, we got a skill point, right? Hmm. Long ass loading screens again. There we go. Sorry about all of you. I think I murdered them. In a different timeline, apparently. Take out multiple opponents? No. How about... Oh, that's boring. Not another battery. Yeah, I think I should get more armor, so one more skill point. Oh, this is where I threw the explosive barrel. Right. My bad. It was clearly an accident. I didn't know they'd just explode midair, in my defense. I thought they'd explode when they hit the ground. Which still would have killed a lot of people. But this way I can at least be like, oh yeah, it was an accident, I didn't mean to. Clearly. God, Adam. A bit more endurance would not hurt. Nuremberg trial? Jesus. I think they went a bit differently. Why is he showing off like that? And no one's watching. You don't have to be cool all the time. Hey, another loading screen.
You one of Tom's boys?
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid
There's
questions?
so much
Not
echo in
yet.
here.
But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside Bell Tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, Migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical Bell Tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Okay. Why is an old noodle factory just the most secure place in the city? Revolver ammo, typhoon ammo. That would be nice. But I guess 5 is the maximum we can carry. Okay, that's probably the way out. Useless, useless. Useless. Wait, what's that? Grenade launcher ammo. I don't have a grenade launcher. No. Ow. Okay, maybe the little hole in the wall was the path? Never mind. Why are you shouting, Strawberry? What's going on? Oi, big boy. Oh, there's a guy up here. Let's deal with him first. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Intruder? Where? Oh. Big boy's coming up here. Yeah, that's not really doing it. I'm running out of ammo for this. What about the sniper?
I see you.
God, the zoom is... I forgot. It's awful. Where are you? I love sushi so much. Sushi's great. Hello! They're all invisible. I see the issue. That too, though. We don't need to see what we're shooting at. If sushi wasn't so expensive, I'd be broke. What? If sushi wasn't so expensive, you'd buy more? And thus be broke? Is that what you're trying to say? I can't get off this planet for fuck's sake. Why not? What's stopping you? Okay, we dealt with those guys. I can't pick up 10 when I'm... Oh, okay, that's a problem. Drop an EMP grenade then. Because we do need that ammo. We don't need Pip's energy packs though. Oh, okay. Interesting. Could have gone through the vent. Okay, so I'll just turn invisible to avoid the cameras. The prize is a natural deterrent, so never get it. Understandable. That's why I usually don't have sushi either. It's pretty cheap in Japan, but I don't want to go out to eat alone. I don't really get it a lot. Played wrong way. Okay, so how do we open that? Is it the computer here? Seems to be the case.
Access granted.
This is Asian buffet restaurant. I went to once. There's a big sushi bar and I love it. Oh, that stuff is great. When I was at Okami, there's a good sushi place close to there, close to where they live. But that's also nice. What do we have here? I'll take those.
You Tom's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me, but you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot
Into the
of
vent.
firepower out there.
Or even
You may have been
some
able to
fuel.
slip past them
I
with
can't
ease,
calm
but
myself
I'm thinking
down.
it's safer in here. No offense, American.
Look,
None taken.
all you can eat buffets. Because
I wasn't
I'm
crazy
super
about the odds
frugal. I
myself.
like
All
all you
I
can eat
questioned is,
buffets
I was
because
told to
they're
give you
never
this.
profitable
Well.
when
Way
I'm
to
there.
go, father. This changes everything.
I definitely eat
Assuming
way
they
more
reassembled it correctly.
than I pay for.
You ready to go?
That's amazing.
I feel a lot more confident about things.
Thanks
if I
so
knew what
much
the
of
device
technology.
was,
I'm too
exactly
lazy
what
to
you intend
automate
do
better
with it.
fuel.
You mean they
Real.
didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose
I love when
existing
a tiny
technology.
upgrade
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to
make
your
things a lot
customers,
easier,
then
but you
yeah,
just
I
can't
noticed.
be bothered.
Not necessarily a practice I
Especially
approve
with the
of,
sushi bar.
but not everything gets
Yeah.
resold.
When I
Sometimes
was
it is
a
taken apart
child,
and
there was
reassembled into
this
something more
great
useful.
Chinese restaurant
A handheld version,
close to
for
where my
instance,
grandmother lived.
that doesn't need to be implanted in the
And
human body.
we
to
always
work.
go there.
still
They
not
always
telling me what
have
that thing is.
Easier if I just show you.
And I ate
So,
so much
shall we leave?
every time.
Yeah, but stick close.
The place shut
Your
down
father and I have
so
some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if
Even
I
if
don't get
I'm
you
in
back
that
to him
city
in one
again.
piece.
Don't worry about that.
no more.
I'll
All
make
you
sure
can
father
prefer.
sticks to his promise.
Red
Maybe
fusion
even get him to throw in a little
fluorons.
extra. But
The
as grateful
energetic
as I am for your
graphite has
assistance,
worked for me
from here
till
on in, it's
now.
every man.
I'm gonna stop till I draw. Understandable.
See you later.
Also, I'm struggling to read chat, apparently. I should be wearing my glasses, I think. But that would be annoying. I never wear my glasses at home. Why would I start now? Do 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 do. Also, the Japanese air indoors with all of the AC units everywhere is just really bad for my eyes. I feel like the food quality of buffets is usually lower though. It is, but sometimes it's just nice to have a ton of food and absolutely no one judging you for eating for like 4 people. So I think that's okay. It's a good trade-off in my opinion. If you want fancy food, you'll just have to find a different restaurant and just, you know, pay for a single meal. I'll just make it yourself, that also works. So many options too, that's true. I love just eating my way through everything they have, you know, just one thing at a time. So I'm basically turning an all-you-can-eat buffet into a bunch of snacks. They can try everything. But that's only the first time around. After that, if I come back, I already have my favorite options. So I just go for them and just fill my plates. Love that. I wish going out to eat wasn't as expensive as it is back in Germany. Because I can't really afford it back there. Right? It's just, I don't know, dropping 20 euros just for one meal, that's too much. Especially as a student who doesn't earn any money. So I always just make my own food. I remember when I was a kid, there was a buffet near my house. We always went to. I always got full plates of fried okra. Okra? Do you know what it was? No. I know what fried okra is now? No, not really. Sometimes you don't need to know what it is. Everything is too expensive now, except pasta. Less than $1 per box. I've eaten nothing but pasta for 2 days. Damn. My main ingredient, or my main source of nutrition, I guess, in Japan is just rice. Give me all the rice. In Germany it would be potatoes. And I miss that. I can buy potatoes in Japan too, don't get me wrong. But it's just, you know, it's just a lot less for more money. Don't worry, I'm Italian. It's like a racial trait or something. Oh, it's not unhealthy. Oh, I don't care about health, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think eating rice every day is healthy. You probably should have some diverse food, I'd assume. Can you... Jesus. There we go. And usually, creation and dies for people who can find a job. Okay, real. That's okay. But when I work as a teacher, I will have a relatively normal diet, I assume. For now, more of a raccoon diet. It's more whatever I can find. Blows up pancakes with my fucking pancakes, no! I love that meme so much, it's so stupid. I have a job and exclusively ate crackers for 2 weeks straight. What's your point? Okay, maybe you might be an exception.
You have talent, Jensen.
I got rejected from a
You
job
ever need a job,
application.
you tell me. I'll
the
hook
only
you up.
requirement
I
was
take it the kid made it back in one piece.
pickup
He
truck
says I owe you
and
a
a valid
weapon.
license. I have
I always
both
repay my
of those
debts
applications.
with
Both
interest.
of those. The application had been up for over a month. Damn. Sorry to hear that.
That's one debt paid. Now tell me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the
Whatever.
night and
I
sails
mean, you'll
out.
find a job.
Heading where?
A
soon, I
wise man
suppose.
doesn't ask.
Just keep looking.
I just know the Hazen soup.
Doesn't mean it's gonna be a good job.
And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
The pirates
That's a
wouldn't
whole
have
lot
much
of
anyway.
maybe, Tom.
True.
That's gonna be the
But maybe
issue
you're lucky more times than I can count.
when I go back to Germany, because I have to find a job, right?
On their ship.
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker
I
for you
can't
in an
work the
equipment
2
shed.
most
You
common
find
jobs.
it,
What
we
would be the
talk,
2 most
and
common
I tell you
jobs?
what to do next.
I'll be
Like I said, when I go back to Germany, I need to get a job, right? Can't really... Ow. Can't really pay my tuition and everything without money. But it's gonna be awful because I still am a full-time student, right? So it's gonna be full-time studies and a job on top. And then also, I do like streaming, so I hope I can continue streaming too. Cashier and fast food worker, may I ask why? Kanto cashier because of covering social issues, and Kanto kitchen costs too many. Understandable, okay. I get that. That looks neat. I worked at a supermarket back in Germany, and I got fired after I got injured at work, so that was cool. I mean, the job sucked. The co-workers were nice, because they also thought the job sucked, and none of us were there because we liked it. Isn't that illegal? They had 5 days to do that. So in Germany you have to work a certain amount of time because before worker protection kicks in, right? And it would have kicked in 5 days later. So it was still legal. If they had waited 5 more days, it would have been illegal. Like 4 more days. But the reason they did that was to avoid paying what's it called? While I'm on sick leave, right? Because that is still paid in Germany. And it would have been mandatory to pay that.
Establishing contact! Jesus!
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong?
It was the USA could threaten to sue, and they would pay you since the legal fees would be more than the payout you am.
How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen, you're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor.
Good old America.
How
In the
does it help
case,
me?
The
fuck I'm tired.
explosion should distract the
Understandable.
guards. Then you hop in
I
a
mean,
cargo pod and off you go. But you only
I
got
really
one
wish
shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing.
working
you get me?
wasn't
I got
awful.
you. Only said it if I'm ready to go.
Like minimum wage jobs. I do want to work, don't get me wrong. Not a minimum wage job. I do want to work as a teacher. But I can't do that yet. Because I'm not, because I'm not officially a teacher yet. And in Germany I need a master's degree, and then also I need to go through 1 year of what is essentially training. So it's going to take a while. But in Japan, I'd only need a bachelor's degree and then a bit of luck. The bachelor's degree alone isn't enough. So I'm probably going to go back to Japan first and teach here for a while. I'm lost. You can and will get fired for zero reason. you from making unemployment unless you get lucky enough to start your job with some sort of protection. Yeah, minimum wage jobs usually don't have that, right? They do not give a shit about minimum wage workers. It's not even... minimum wage isn't even that good. Even if you have... So we have... I don't know if that's a thing in the US too, but when you get financial aid as a student, you're not allowed to earn more than a certain amount of money before losing said financial aid, right?
Stay ready. Tell me. Stop right there.
Acknowledge.
Hello.
In cover position.
And that's, I think, 500 euros per month. Which sounds good until you realize that's really not a lot. Because you still need to pay rent. You still need to pay tuition, which is cheap in Germany, don't get me wrong. You still need to pay for groceries, which is not cheap anymore. Because all the costs keep rising, but the wages don't, right? So, minimum wage, and the worst part is the financial aid you get from the state. That has not risen at all. So it's still not enough.
I know you're here. I knew someone was here.
What? There we go. Gonna wait for the snake to eat its own tail. So it will all collapse. Sure. But the problem is, before everything collapses, it'll cause a ton of suffering. Oh, lovely. And I just don't like that, right? I don't want there to be so much suffering.
I heard that. Come out. Where is he? Cover me. Moving to attack.
How do I get in there? Do you think humanity is doomed to repeat itself? Probably, yeah. Wouldn't particularly surprise me. Ouch. It's not like we learn a lot from our mistakes, right? We like to think that we do. But we keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Minimum wage in the US also sucks because it hasn't risen with inflation until like 10 years ago.
You sure
Yeah.
could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong, how did you get this frequency?
I think
Ancient
minimum
Chinese
wage
secret.
itself
Now
rose,
listen,
but
you're
if
going to
you
plant that package in Administrator
earn
Wang's
more than the
office.
500
Put it on the bastard's
euros
desk and
a
trigger it.
month,
Sound good?
Sounds like
you
I'm doing
lose
you a
more
favor.
unless
How
you
does it help
work a
me?
lot more
The
because, you know, you
explosion
lose the
should
financial aid.
distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and
But
off
what
you go.
if
But you
the clap
only
of
got
Jensen's
one
ass
shot.
cheeks
No turning back once you trigger that
distracts the
thing, you get me?
guards?
I got you. Only said it
Like
if I'm ready to
1,000
go.
of Stellaris now. Oh, a Supreme Leader, I'd do great.
Keep searching. He's here
Clearly.
somewhere.
I think I'd do a better job than some other politicians who are in power right now. But that's also not really saying a lot, right?
Found a body.
They found a body, damn. That's crazy. Please? If you're working minimum wage and are supporting yourself, you'll go bankrupt when anything goes wrong. Yep, that's true. It really sucks. And the so-called mini job, so that's the job where you don't earn more than you're allowed to earn before losing financial aid. They're purely there to exploit students. That's it. There's no other reason for them to exist. What? Oh, turret. Gotcha.
Yep. How did Will ever find out?
Don't tell me you didn't hear that. Were you asleep or something?
What?
You know what? Take the turret. Have fun with that. I'm going in. Just joining the CIA, whatever. To go in the assassin? Just second go heroic. Maybe don't say that before the job interview. I don't think you'd get the job. Jensen, it is. It's him. I don't work minimum wage, but I'm terrified of moving out. But it's still, I still don't make enough to feel safe. Even as a teacher, I won't make a lot of money. And that sucks, right? Even as a teacher, if the salary doesn't rise, and costs keep rising, it will not be enough. This wouldn't carry me that far. I'd die long before I made it. Understandable. Red a guy's explosion, and the only noise the guy makes. No, he's also coughing. What's the kid
that
doing?
distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom?
You just get paid terribly in the US. Yeah. In Germany too. Terrible salary, terrible working conditions. And the path to get there is also terrible. Like I said, if you study a language, right?
What are you up to, Jensen?
You need to spend time in
Where
that
exactly
country.
is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out
I
now.
study 2 languages, so I need to spend time in 2 countries. One Japanese-speaking country, very simple.
Hell if I know, Pritchard.
Which one that is?
Hell if I know.
And one English-speaking country. So none of these are paid for, by the way. That's just mandatory. But that's on top of my studies, and it's half a year each. So that's at least plus 1 year. So bachelor's degree, master's degree, time abroad. What's happening? Bachelor's degree, master's degree, time abroad, and then you go through the training, the so-called referendariat.
Megan here, I'm afraid.
That's another year, I think.
Though I admit I'm curious who she
So that's like 7 years at least. It's gonna be 8 for me.
and what are you doing on my ship?
Before I start earning like a, you know, normal teacher.
You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Then you hop in a cargo pod.
Kids can be so disrespectful too. I think the kids aren't the issue.
Find your scientist.
You're the cruise director?
Why does he look so different?
You think you're funny, do you? Well, let's see how funny you feel after Lieutenant Keitner gets through with you.
Why does he look so different in this cutscene? I don't understand. Where was I? I think the parents are the main issue.
This chair has a built-in EMP field generator. Your OGs are nothing but dead metal right now.
Is that so?
No doubt they will have reset to Factory Zero.
What lovely
You need a
looking
limit.
hair.
You can't have it both ways, you know. You can't play the good cop when you've been playing the bad cop.
You think you're clever, don't you? But this ship is heading to a bell tower naval base, a military facility for the confinement and interrogation of unprivileged belligerents. And when we get there, we're going to take you apart.
Bipolar cop. You'll have to get me there first. No, I think joking seems like a good
Unprivileged
choice here.
belligerents. I can't wait to see how that looks on my resume.
Keep laughing, funny man, because in my experience, comedians always break first. Still, when they found you in
Even
that
then, the
cargo
teachers don't
container,
deserve
you
the
did manage
terror
to
caused
take
by
out a
bad
number of
parenting.
highly
No,
trained
absolutely
men.
not.
Tell
But
me
it's not
something, Hotshot.
quite
You
right to
enjoy
blame the
taking people's
kids. It's the
lives?
parents' fault. I only kill if I'm not giving,
Oh,
if I'm
but
not
you
given
had a
any other
choice
choice.
when you decided to blow up our port.
Ignore the hundreds of murders.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like hell you don't. We may not know who you are yet.
Drink
but Burke's
water,
running
you
your profile
dehydrated
Thanks for the hydrate.
High-grade combat spec augmentations, built to be somewhat unnoticeable so you blend in with the civs. Someone spent an awful lot of money creating you.
Lucky me.
So I guess the real question is, are you a terrorist? Or some kind of corporate thief?
Jarvis, launch a javelin missile at this chatter's house.
Would you be happier if I told you that I'm neither?
You have absolutely no idea of the shit you're in, do
I feel like
you?
it depends on the age.
Rifleman Bank
In
Station
high
is
school,
a
some
black site,
students
it's
are
off the grid.
practically
No
adults
one will come and rescue
and
you. No
make a
one
point to
even
turn the
knows
teachers
where it is.
into clown. True.
You'll be dropped into
Still,
a deep,
the result of
dark
bad parenting.
hole and never see the light of day again. Stew on
Like,
that
parents don't really realize how much they're responsible for their own kids' behavior
Commander Burke and I are returning to
in
the
school or
base. Keep a close eye on
outside.
him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir. Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Pritchard. Are you there? Pritchard? Damn it.
Oh. Neat. My dead metal seems to be not so dead anymore.
Shit. I'm glad Burke and the LT are flying back to the base. They both look ready to tear someone's head off. And not each other's for once.
Doesn't surprise me. I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore.
Maybe, but Burke doesn't fuck around.
Access granted.
Once they get the prisoner in detention, he'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that. This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerents. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys.
Okay, don't have
So I was
odds
upstairs
right
and I saw the
now.
equipment they took off him.
For some reason. Wait. Why did they reset them? It's insane. My invisibility.
Well, it's none of your business who he is. We just have to guard him until the transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. If you go and choke on unlawful belligerents like you just did in front of the wrong guy, you might join him in lockup. So shut up and keep watch.
We reset to factory default. I wasn't even listening. I wasn't listening. I was yapping about not earning enough as a teacher. But is this factory default? This sucks. They could have given him more. Up, 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 up. Hey guys, ignore that the door's open. I hope you don't mind. What do I do? Oh, he's leaving. Good, good. Heal.
Someone's here.
What? No, no one's here. What? No.
Son of a bitch, a body.
What? Where? The fact that the weapon is on the ground over there kind of sucks.
Like this. Someone's fooling around.
New gaslight cybernetic replaces any cloaking. You just gaslight them into thinking that you're not there. Like, what? No, I'm not the prisoner. What are you talking about? This man had 2 bullets in his gun. What the fuck was he doing with that? Okay, I can go that way, but what if, hypothetically speaking, I just kill them all? I still think it's very funny how much the frame rate drops. Die. I'm glad arm blades are just part of the factory default. Oh.
Son of a bitch, a body.
Crazy.
Nothing yet.
How many bullets is it? 1. There was 1 bullet in the 1 shell in the shotgun, 2 bullets in the pistol.
What?
These guards fucking suck. I like how I said that I only murder. I'm not given a choice to do anything else. Only to then murder everyone immediately. Hello? Anyone home? Hello? I have 3 bullets. And a never-ending low ammo pop-up. You know, considering they're like, oh yeah, with this really high security thingy, they kind of suck. Their security's ass.
Access granted.
Like, what do you mean everything's so easily hackable? I do like the blood on him, though. Oh, hello. What? It looks good. It's nice that they kept it. I was kind of like, oh, okay. He's bloody, but it's gonna disappear, so...
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters.
At least I have ammo now.
I knew someone was here. Bust him up!
Okay, I die in a single shot. That makes sense. Alright, so lesson learned, don't get caught. They think they're the shit when they ain't even the fun. That's a great line. Hello. Now, to make sure that you're not spotted by the camera, I will just, Yep. Perfect. We got less ammo this time around, though. That kinda sucks.
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters.
Can't go that way. Imagine locking a guy up, right? Like, okay, he's in a chair that absolutely suppresses his args, no problem, and then just kills everyone. Somehow. I think the other guy just turned around.
Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Oh, no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Man, I wonder what happened there. It's crazy on this boat.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Why does the ship have such a nice voice? Oh, I wanted to kill. Oh well. Ammo! I do want to have my shit back though.
Holding for dog confirmation.
Okay, so that's slightly broken. I can just hack this, right? Yes. No.
Clear landing pad for Who the hell is that? Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
What? 2 shots to the head and he still isn't dead? What's he made of? Metal? Damn. Augments probably. Shit. You're right.
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters.
Please stop in the middle and do not come this way. Alright. Cool.
What happened? Confirmation.
Are you serious? This shit is unreal. I love this game. God, this is stupid.
Rifleman bank station control confirmed.
Okay, I can't hack that. Ah.
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
My idea was that you'd have to shoot the thingies
Orders are orders. Besides, we're near the base. It won't be long now.
and blow them up.
I'm getting nauseous. Christ, it's damp in here.
Like blow up the wall because it was slightly cracked.
Probably kick a hole in it, it's so weak. This place is falling apart.
Don't try it. Saw a couple of barrels of explosives in the next room.
You're kidding me. I know this thing is state of the art and mostly automated, but that's just crazy. Shouldn't that stuff be in the holds or something?
There's more important cargo in the holes. You know that. Up here, what damage could it do? Leave some scorch marks? Just shut up and enjoy the rest of the trip. And if you're gonna throw up,
bank
do it in
station
the corner.
control
Fuck you.
confirmed.
What happened?
Confirmation.
What? You had a different voice like 2 seconds ago.
Might be someone around here.
Hello. Surprise!
Thrusters fall back, slowing to 5 knots.
Alright, I don't actually think that was necessary. Aww, okay. What do we have here? Boxes! My favorite!
Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2
Okay, so that's where I need to go. No, there's nothing here, camera. Look away. I like that the camera gets suspicious. Like, what did I just see? Could it be a person? No way. Level 2, can't hack that. Now I do need to get through that though, so... What if I just blow him up? Does it work?
Confirmation.
Neat. Ah, okay. I see. Level 2, can't hack that. Not quite what I... Okay, so that works too. Not quite what I had in mind though. I didn't want to blow myself up too. I just wanted to throw the barrel at the wall.
Slowing to 5 knots.
There is a vent over there. But we'd have to turn off the electricity somehow.
Adjusting main ballast
I don't think I'd survive that.
2 meters.
Question is how. Question answered.
Thrusters fall back.
Ta-da!
Slowing to 5 knots.
Wow. Level 3. Oh, is that? It's my shit. Let's go. What's that? My body armor. Okay, we're somewhat back.
Pritchard, is that you?
I'm unlocking the door to the...
A very small inventory though. I guess we're working with what we have right now.
Find the CIC.
That doesn't sound like Pritchard at all. Weird.
Holding for dog confirmation. Warning. Unstable load detected. Container breach detected.
Oh.
Stasis pod failure imminent.
That's cool.
Reinitiation of stasis pod life support needed.
Anything can do here? No. Just an email. They didn't give me any ammo for my favorite weapon. What's down there? What are my missions? Acceptable losses. Find the cause of the disturbance. Oh, this rammed into the thingy? I don't really know what that is. Do. Aha! Bad grab. I think that's a good grab though. Do a reload speed upgrade. We'll slap that onto the pistol. And we'll take that. Not really noticeable, to be honest. Okay. I got an achievement. Not sure if that was a good choice or a bad one. Maybe the AI ship will now be friendly because I helped. I doubt that that's how it works, but would be kind of cool. Anyway. Oh, there's the ladder. Anything in here? No. Aww. I did see another ladder over there though. So, what do we have over here? Oh wow. It's nothing. Oh. Very cool. Oh, okay, gotcha. I need to move this first. Maybe that's what there is for, but no, still, that doesn't do anything. What if... Aha! No, it's gone! My ride! Fuck. I guess it's just to climb back onto it. What did I find? Ammo capacity upgrade? Shotgun. Okay, that's where I want to go, but also I am being stolen by bye-bye! A mildly worrying statement, but bye-bye! Enjoy being stolen. Have fun with the stream, thank you! Why are there no people here? Where's there no personnel? Even if this is mostly automated freighter, there should be security people, right? Especially considering they found a guy just on the ship. Money! I don't know if that's even useful anymore. I mean, it probably is, right? They wouldn't give it to you otherwise. Ooh, that's a nice looking area. My frames don't agree though. What do we have here? I was just blinking for no... It's blinking to draw my attention to the landmines on the ground, clearly. Hello, sir. I only kill if I have to. Remember that statement? Now, there's something I have to test. Okay, it doesn't work. I cannot throw the people off the boat. That is very sad. And honestly, pretty big oversight. At my work there's a really big mirror, and it's weird because every time I look at it, I see how small I am compared to every. Oh no, mulberry. Being in Japan just makes me being tall even more noticeable.
Everyone seems to be calming down. Now that Brass is flying back to the base, I guess we'll be done.
Wasn't soon enough for Burke. Bastard couldn't wait the couple hours we held position. Had to fly out and see the stowaway for himself. And bring Keitner.
I don't think it was his choice. I'll bet she had to talk pretty hard to be included. Base commander or not, she doesn't carry much weight with Burke and his spec ops.
Well, I hope she learned what she needed to down in the hold, because once Burke gets this joker in detention, no one will be hearing from him anytime soon.
Good. I was there when we found him. Took out 5 guys before we could subdue him. So I'm not going to be losing any sleep over him. At least we'll finally be locking up someone who deserves it.
Hey, watch what you're saying. We do not talk about the detainees. You know that. Shut up.
I love how every guard just forgets about that rule. No one's here. Every time I didn't feel that small. You must have on a full body mirror and I was like, dang. I only got a full body mirror in my apartment back in Germany. Not here. Even my regular mirror in the bathroom here in Japan is at chest height. I don't know if I put a picture of that. I'll upload a picture of that on Discord.
Is the CIC laser?
No one's here, guys. Nothing.
Someone's shooting! What happened?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. Fake. You should invest in high dogs. Clearly, that's the solution. Augmentations. It's what we're using in this game as like powers. What a stupid camera. Things that augment your height. Like lifted sole of your shoes. Or heels. Ooh, available praxis 7. Well, where's my invisibility? And then I also get level 3 here. Just in case. And ta-da. Was that a damage upgrade? Can I put that onto the pistol? Yep. I know it's kind of stupid to put every upgrade onto the weapon I don't really have a lot of ammo for. But hey, doesn't matter. And that's level 3, perfect. I don't think that's gonna be possible, so let's... Now where's Hack Stealth? There. That's a lot better. Ever since I lost weight, I feel so itty bitty. But weight doesn't have anything to do with your height. I still get it though.
Access granted.
Inactive. It's not a good thing. Depends on what your weight is, right? If I lost weight, that would be bad. Simply because of me almost being underweight. Event. Very nice. What does this one lead? Oh, it just... Ah, I see. I see. Can't use that.
Unsettled weather affecting Thailand and Strait of Malacca. Expect scattered squally showers and thunderstorms.
Loot.
Pritchard.
What? No.
Francis Pritchard isn't going to be hearing you anytime soon, Bratan. Autono is close to the base and is jamming array.
Who the hell are you?
Someone who's gone to a lot of trouble to make your escape look like accident. I was hoping you wouldn't call quite so much attention to it on your way to this room. But one works with the tools he has. Get to the aft cargo bay. Find the sally port there and enter it. You're going to encounter more resistance. But the longer you stay undetected, the better off your future will be.
Undetected, you say? That's not how I do things.
X-ray 9er, north 7 to severe gale 9. Heavy storms, good visibility, becoming 4 and
What's
showers,
that?
moderate
Tranquilizer darts. Oh, they're useless.
unsettled weather affecting Thailand and Strait of Malacca. Expect scattered.
I woke up in time for the great Mizuki. Welcome in, Kaito. Good morning. How you doing? There we go.
Squally showers and thunderstorms.
Right, I can just turn invisible again. Why do I worry about things when I can just stop existing, essentially?
Over there! Bust him up! Get me! Lost him!
No one's here.
Search the whole area! I want him found! Where are you hiding?
No one's here. I love how the sign was, oh, stay undetected as long as you can. I mean, I tried, right? I tried. Didn't try very hard, but that doesn't matter. No. Camera. Wake up, Street Samurai. We've got a city to burn. Welcome in. On Twitch this time. Not enough energy. Okay, so you gotta wait for a second. I will... There we go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. Wait. What the fuck is that ladder for? I don't understand. Is it just to mess with people who are stupid, like me? Damn, what are we looking for, buddy? What's happening? Okay, I'm running out of space again, so... No EMP and no gas grenades, simply because they are non-lethal. And we don't want that.
Son of a bitch, a body.
A body? Crazy. Damn, where place this ship? A lot of bodies are just popping up out of nowhere. Let's see an upgrade. Oh, I'm not... yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? Oh, maybe. Am I? We're good. Open. Just a bit of ammo. Useless. Alright. Cool. Anything I can do here? No, that's just emails. How about here? Oh boy. Immediately called, really?
Docking bay confirmed.
Is that...
Access granted.
Okay. And it's... yeah, I can do nothing! Let's go!
Someone's running.
Really? Crazy. These security guards suck. I'd ask for a refund. Oh boy. Like, imagine hiring a bunch of security and they're all completely useless. All they have to do is stop one guy who is still severely injured.
Access granted.
I don't really think that should be that difficult. Where does this one lead? What do you want them to do? You just ejected massive blades from your wrists through these organs? I don't know. Seems like a skill issue to me, to be honest. Don't have the upgrade for that, sadly. What the fuck?
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station.
Someone must be there.
Were they just explosives? Someone pulls up. Borderline superpower. I'm losing. I mean, a lot of people have augmentations.
Son of a bitch. Body.
Aft and bow thrusters full back.
Mizuki, stop bullying the people. Kato, I'm killing people. I think that goes beyond bullying. And no, I will not stop. They were slightly rude. If they have a superpower, I'd probably... If they didn't have a superpower, I'd probably also lose. Me too, honestly.
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare for
I
unloading.
still like the ship voice. It's a bit too human though. That's my one criticism. Not even close. Fish.
Docking bay confirmed.
Too human? It doesn't sound enough like a computer voice. If you know what I mean. Really, doing barkeepers? True. That would be nice. Like switching between the two though. Hey, how am I supposed to do that? Mizuka's embrace robotics? I just think it's kinda cool. With the computer voice. But the AI actually sounds like an AI. I think it's boring when AI tries to imitate how humans speak. Make AI voices funny. Make them stupid. Yeah, what do you want that other AI voice to seduce you?
Access granted.
I mean... I'm not saying no. Strawberry, why are you always surprised? What do we have here? Security scan indicates that you are the prisoner. What the fuck are you doing here? Make air funny again? I want them stupid. It's okay. AI political campaign 2025. Yes. Please vote for me. I don't know what I'm running for, but please vote for me.
Subject not recognized.
Sadly, Norway has set the base on alert. I may be able to buy you some time, but...
So, you're a hacker.
There's a maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access through a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
But what if I really want to, though? Important question. We're running for the silliest bean campaign? Hell yeah.
Is this from the stowaway that was captured en route? I thought he was being kept in the hold until we could transfer transfer him to detention.
Confirmed it. However, we've also been apprised of some alarm activity on board. Nothing confirmed, but we're playing this one by the book.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Wait, can I just... Yep. This bean is too silly, I can't compete. Skill issue.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Alright. 1 second. Thanks for the hydrate. My tea's almost empty. I just start making cold tea essentially now. Because of how hot it is. I have a lot of stun gun darts. Oh yeah, well, your mom got him. Damn. How will it? That's a big fucking robot. How will I ever recover from that? If we find a silly bean in the race, we'll launch a smear campaign and run ads showing them do normal things. That is brilliant. I love that idea.
You had enough?
Yeah, I'm good at this game. How can you tell? Normal like me, yeah, we're all very normal here. This isn't a game? What? The AI got... The AI is sentient. It's just stupid though. It doesn't know this is a game. Oh, I see now why you switched to Twitch. YouTube's not working today, huh? Nothing's OSHA compliant when I'm there to kill people.
Is this about the stowaway that was captured en route? I thought he was being kept in the hold until we could transfer him to detention.
YouTuber's stinky anyway. True, you should all follow me on Twitch instead.
Nothing confirmed.
I mean, you all are already, I think.
Yes, sir. Right.
No, nothing happened. Didn't see anything.
Nothing yet. It's around here somewhere.
Big robot again.
Enter combat.
Don't think I'm gonna pass those. Oh. No longer invisible. Gotta be careful now. Can I interact with this from here? Possible, but just not very viable. How about like this? Lovely. They found me.
Access grant.
And it's not even useful! Hello. The ragdolls in this game are still surprisingly good. Yeah. There, I, however, not so much.
I need a
Catch. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll take everything you have. Right, I didn't really look at the rating. I don't know what to do. I'm kinda lost right now. I assume I have to get through that one. Where's my tummy prickly? What? I can aim a swear. Oh.
Give me a position.
Oh, this is stupid. Oh, more people. Who was that? Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Oh, you just stopped? Damn. I blame the government. Always a good idea. What is that pose, my guy? Why is he posing like that? Damn, bro. Laying even in death. When you die, you don't exactly get to choose how you ragdoll. You should though. Mizuki, why did you make him sus? Or was I the only one thinking that? I don't believe you.
Nothing.
Yippee, more tranquilizer darts for the gun I don't have on me.
I think he escaped. Keep watching.
All grounding orders will be rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
Ta-da! Oh shit, wrong side, no! Fuck. Wait, they don't know I'm here. They know! They know, they know, they know. Look, ready for Pound Town? The Pump Express? Some might call it. I don't know how I feel about that level of depravity. He exposes to? That was too much steamy behavior. Damn, reloading right now. Oh look, they moved the crate. Oh fuck. Hey, sometimes I'm allowed to say such things, okay? What does that even mean? This is I could make this worse. He was proudly presenting his pussy. What? 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 I don't think any of those words are in the Bible. Maybe not in your version of it. Who knows? Maybe there's a second King James version, but it's just infinitely more kinky. Is what? You heard me. You heard me. Music, we're not talking about the Book of Ludwig. Oh my, the German Bible must be spicy. It is. I mean, with some of the shit you find in the Bible. You know... This isn't even too out of pocket. I'm out of here for a bit. Why? Okay, that's just the way back. Why do they have so many bathrooms? They don't need them. Clearly. Oh, no, that's a camera. I think that would kill me instantly, most likely, huh? Also, is that where I came from? No. Rose 1519. That is where I came from. Oh no, I'm just dumb. Remember that chapter in the Bible where that one person was tied up and bent over? Give her prayers? She received the Holy Spirit that day?
That's far enough, Jensen.
You were behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
They're questionable.
Why don't you put the gun down? Then maybe we can talk.
It's a stun
you think
gun.
I'm stupid? You've got every reason in the world to hate me, and I've heard what you do to your enemies. Tell me, did you enjoy murdering so many men on your way here?
You're the one who let me off the leash.
I only kill if I don't have a choice.
Both killed before this is over. But if we'd left you in that brig, who'd be around to save your Dr. Reed?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Belltower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Belltower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And
oh,
I
that's
need
never
you
a good
to find out
combination.
what it is.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector? Why not others?
Because I've seen how bloodthirsty you like to be. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
I'm not bloodthirsty. I don't know what she's talking about.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still,
I won't.
there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I
Oh,
know
that
the
sounds
type.
good.
Why should
She
I
wants to
trust
get
him?
Jensen.
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level
don't?
maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful and try not to draw too much attention.
I would never draw any attention to myself. Have I ever done anything bad? Okay, let's meet the contact. Mainly for more weapons. Oh, the elevator. Beep. I was told that when starting the stream it would be 2 hours to finish the game. Clearly not. Then again, I'm messing around a lot. Hello.
Well, if it ain't the bloody Grim Reaper himself.
What are you talking about?
Christ almighty, lad. You got half the garrison shitting themselves and afraid to go out on patrol. Look.
Good.
I don't want no trouble. You hear? The commander said to help you. That's what I'll do. Just don't kill me, alright? I got children. 8 of them. Well, look, I don't really have 8, but... Alright, I don't really have any. Just don't fucking shoot me.
Relax. I'm not here to hurt
Jensen would never kill
Whether
anyone.
that's true or not, I'll take some comfort knowing there's 3 inches of bulletproof glass between us.
you. Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although...
He has a
you had
point.
anything to do with a stasis pod that was saved back on the ship?
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts.
So that was useful.
If you're looking
Nice.
for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little light work, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
Not particularly.
What are you buying?
He said the thing. Okay, let's get rid of the non-lethal stuff. I'm sure that won't set off any alarm bells for this guy. Do you have sniper ammo? You do not, but you have typhoon ammo. Very nice. Kill him because of his sass. I'd have to see if I can get in there. Oh, Praxis kid.
Thanks for shot.
Yeah, that looks like I can. Also, I have 3 new level ups, so... There we go. Aw, that didn't lead to where I wanted it to lead. Disappointing. Alright, I guess he gets to live for now. Sag. Where on earth am I, though? Oh, I'm invisible. That's too many people. Oh, I'm invisible. Wow, 2 whole bullets in your inventory. Good job, buddy. Proud of you. Nope. They are alarmed. Maybe the don't kill anyone suggestion was actually would have actually been useful to listen to.
Look around. The killer could be here.
Son of a bitch. Body. Nothing yet.
God, this is stupid. Oh, hello. Oh, that... Oh, that only goes up when there's an alarm. That's interesting. That's good to know. Nothing I can take with me. Alright, time to leave. I wonder if this just explodes. If you get hit by it.
Activating security scan.
How can this scan my retinas?
Assembled.
Through Jensen's incredibly cool and definitely necessary sunglasses. We good? We're good.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Frame drops. Wait, this reminds me of Callisto Protocol. I hope that's not bad. Can I just open all the cells?
Hit the alarm.
Huh? Why would you hit the alarm?
Hit the alarm.
Why would you hit the alarm? Me when stealth kill works.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Nothing I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner.
I just heard shoot yourself, not show yourself, and I was like, what the fuck are they saying? What are they trying to do here? Lovely, well that's worth it. Like, imagine you're hunting a guy. The only thing you say to him is just shoot yourself.
Is someone hiding over there?
No. You're imagining things.
Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Sounds like you're chasing after ghosts again.
I do kind of want to let all the prisoners out. I wonder if that would be an option if I had level 4 hacking. Take it up there. How? Oh, is that the staircase? That is the staircase. Can I open the door? I can't. No. Okay, so no prison break for now, at least. I hope it is an option, but at the same time, I don't know if the game can handle letting out that many NPCs. Well, I'm in prison now. This is my cell. I might have made a mistake here. I have a really bad feeling about this.
Let me out! I've done nothing wrong!
I don't need to do this.
Access grant.
Yeah, I could have just turned invisible and walked through. Okay. Okay, now there are 2 of those. Ouch. Problem solved. Up staircase. Yippee. Now just to the other side. Okay, should be simple.
We have rights. I want a lawyer.
Ta-da! Definitely kept a low profile there.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Really hope we're getting close to the end. Because I am really tired and I don't think there's enough game left.
Granted.
What I could do, if I get too tired, my option will just be to finish this game another day, but also playing both games, so this game and the next one, in the same stream. So I just finish this one and then start the next one.
Post-interview log.
At the same time, I did want to play other games first. That would be the suboptimal solution here.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here.
How do I get you out of
something
there?
before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe, or somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
This sucks. I want to help. Having a prisoner status as terminated is not a good sign.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
What a lovely man. I'm looking forward to killing him. Just peeking around.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
Okay, lovely. Time to go back. I wanted to say something, but I forgot what I wanted to say. I wanted to just wait for them to finish talking. Back.
Activating security scan.
Do you have to go through this every time? Is this only to hide a loading screen? Possibly.
Biometric data assembled.
Great, now let me out.
Subject recognized. Access
thanks.
granted.
Thanks. Now, where's the... I was in there earlier. Man. Why didn't I just think to take the eyes with me? An obvious mistake. There's a staircase.
Footsteps. Who's
there? No one. No one's here. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay. I'm allowed to be here, clearly. The 2 guards over there. No one guarding this side, though. Oh wait, it's not up there. Oh. Why is that man just staring at the prisoner? Mildly intimidating. Oh my god, we get to go through. We'll have to go through both of those on the way back. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I don't really mind having to backtrack a little in these games, but this is a little too much. It's mainly because of these thingies.
Subject recognized. Access
This takes
granted.
so long and it just... nothing's happening.
Someone's running.
No, not true.
I saw that. I've got you covered. Over here.
Oh, that pierced. Where did he go? He's gone. Only level 1, perfect. And
Access granted.
Hello, any eyes lying around?
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not gonna fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Take the eye down to Quinn. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
Alright. What are the... Oh, you fell down the stairs. Gotcha. Okay, I genuinely didn't see these guys.
Stop! Shit. Where did he go?
It may or may not be stupid.
I'm gonna find you.
There we go. Problem solved. Remember, I was told to keep a low profile. Also, grenades. Do I have any more? No. But how do I use mines? Mine template. Oh, combine with a grenade. What? That's stupid. I don't have grenades. Okay, so that's just a bunch of stuff I don't need. Gotcha. Hello, it's me again.
What's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says she got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing'll do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools. Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Okay.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Right. Do us both a favor. Keep your head down.
Sorry, no. I think it's too late for that. Most people are just dead already. I do have a lot of ammo for the pistol though, so that's nice. 63 bullets. And that means I can technically be mostly silent. I mean, I'm not really able to do that because of my own stupidity, but it's technically possible. And I have a feeling that there might be a boss fight coming up soon. Oh, lovely.
Activating.
And I don't think the pistol is going to be very useful for that, so... Wait, do I not have Typhoon ammo? 1. And I bought the Typhoon system. But it's grayed out for some reason. What if I turn invisible here?
Biometric data assembled.
Why is it grayed out? Consumes 1 energy cell. I have 1 of those explosives. That's odd. I don't think it should do that.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Oh, I have 6 of those? Oh yeah, nice. Now, let's get rid of the mines. Just have my inventory space. Oh, what's that? Mine. 73 bullets now, very nice. Still want to let them all out, even if it's just to create a massive chaos. I mean, there are only 3 guards left, right? How difficult could it be for these prisoners to just subdue the guards and maybe kill them? I mean, yeah, the guards do have guns, but only 1 guard over there, 2 guards over there. They wouldn't last very long, I think. This is also the shittiest security measure I've ever seen. Why would it rotate? With the others, you at least have to have, like, invisibility to get through the laser, right? But with that one, you can just A, jump over, or B, walk past it.
Biometric data.
Dalek security. That reminds me, I really want to watch Doctor Who again. Also, welcome in, boy Carla. How are you doing?
Subject.
It used to be on
recognized.
Netflix in Germany, if I'm not
granted.
mistaken. Somebody's cousin? Salesperson for that device? Probably. That would definitely explain it. Or someone's little sibling built it, and they're like, "Oh, good job, buddy," and then installed it, even though it's really bad. This part is new to me. Is this DLC? No, this I think it's just the main game. It's we're in prison. I don't know if I have any DLC. I'm just following the main quest.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take
Holy
it the
shit.
eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Oh, skill point. Let's go. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, we have 3 skill points. Honestly, just to make things a bit faster. I want to sprint longer. Slightly longer. What? My gun! You can't do this to me, game. How am I supposed to shoot random people now?
I want to die.
Oh.
Be free.
'Oh dear. 100% sure I've never seen this in multiple playthroughs. They played the OG game. This is director's cut.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously.
Why did he
Who
say
wouldn't want a
that?
rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here?
No, you don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now?
We
I
could
heard
have
the 3 of you
stood
talking
next
up
to
there
her
in
for a
the morgue.
minute.
Sounded like you don't exactly
She
fit
was
in here, Doctor.
very focused on her
Kavanagh.
work.
And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanaugh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
You're really gonna stand there and try
Jensen,
to
what the
justify your
fuck?
role,
Why?
aren't you?
Giving your name
People
while
are being
trespassing.
enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
Give us social security
It wasn't
number
like
2,
that
just
at
in
first.
case.
I thought we were going to make a
Let her
difference,
copy
do
your
something
passport,
incredible
too.
for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid
I
off
like
this
how he
place.
said his name as if it meant was supposed to mean something to her, and she's like, I don't fucking know who you are. Well,
They'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you.
no, Jensen,
Interpol is just
considering
waiting
our
for evidence to tear
playthrough,
Bell Tower apart.
It's not just
I'd
Bell
say you
Tower.
also threatened murder.
Oh God. Oh God, am I really gonna do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as
Oh
you can
my
carry.
god!
I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Holy shit, this fucking sucks.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
This sucks in more ways than one. Oh no. To the prison!
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
Man, I love backtracking. It would have been fine once, right? For the eye. It would have been really fucking annoying. Because of all the little checkpoints. But still fine. Why are we backtracking a second time? Oh, I think we're not backtracking actually.
What the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
Okay, good. Perfect. Finally, I'm back to murdering people. Potentially. I think it's actually just a DLC chapter, which means we're not at the end yet. Okay. So, I can actually finish this game next stream then. That might be good to know. Because I was worried about not having enough game left. And thought about playing both this, like finishing this game, playing the next game next time. But if this is DLC, that's nice. It didn't even give. This is not an optional quest, by the way. This is the only main quest I had. And a decent subbing point you should. This might go on for a while. Level design in this game is really dated. So there's a... The game is mostly cool, and I like it, but it has some of the choices they made. Case in point. How did you get here? I followed the main quest. That's it. That's all I did. I just followed the main quest marker. That is genuinely it.
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo decontamination proceeding. All personnel prepare for code yellow. Repeat. Code yellow.
Hey, my favorite part of this. The shitty checkpoints. Yippee!
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Oh, cool. The first game just had one DLC in the OG game. Having a loading screen.
Keitner!
We really broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
It's bad.
What do you mean it happened in a loading screen?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab 2. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keidner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. A whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
I really hope she isn't going to ragdoll.
Keidner!
Okay, no, she isn't. Base game, we leave the first city, cutscene, new city unlocked. DLC made that cutscene a whole level. Oh, that's cool. I think this is a good point to stop, though. Kind of cool to just add to the base game and the story in that kind of way. I just wish it wasn't so dated. Then again, even back then, backtracking sucked always, right? There's no... I don't think there's no time when backtracking was just fun. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. On the one hand, I'm glad we have more game left, but I also need to finish a few projects, finish a few games, because I want to play some of the new games that came out. Like Expedition 33, I want to play the new Doom. I also want to play Elden Ring when it comes out in like 2 weeks. Oh boy. It would be bad if one of my other projects was Baldur's Gate 3, the game that is not really known for a quick playthrough. Anyway, we're raiding Montana today. She's, as always, playing Resident Evil. Does have a post-mortem. Got an interesting watch. Ooh, interesting. You can also turn on deaf commentary. I think that was this game. That would also be really interesting to do. It's just not very good for stream and probably not for first playthrough. I will be back on Thursday with... Oh, thanks for the follow. Now on Twitch too. Appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday with Dark Souls, right, the Miracle Only run. And I'm sorry for like, quote unquote, ignoring YouTube. But YouTube chat just crashes sometimes. And unless I constantly remember to reload it, I just sometimes don't see any messages, any new ones. It's not great. Streaming on YouTube kind of sucks. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and bye bye!